Hey guys, I hope you're ready to get your houses back in order for the new year. You are joining me for a super extreme after Christmas clean with me. I'm going to be taking down decorations, deep cleaning, getting stains out of our carpet, as well as a huge giveaway. So let's get ready and let's do this together for the new year. Hey friends, I'm Jamie and I am so excited for today's video. There's just something about a new year, a fresh start. I am ready to get this Christmas stuff out and get my house back to normal. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. We certainly did, and there is evidence of that in today's video. Just a lot of fun, a lot of relaxation, and we didn't worry about doing anything over the past couple of days. And today's video was filmed over 2 days. So the second part that I'm going to show you guys was actually filmed 2 days before Christmas. I did the whole upstairs, so that would be clean because I knew the downstairs would be a disaster as we lived our Christmas lives and just relaxed. So what you're seeing now was the day after Christmas, the 26th, and then on day 2 you'll see me clean the entire upstairs. But we just thoroughly enjoyed our Christmas day. I even took a nap in the evening, just like a little 20-minute cat nap. So much relaxation, so much family time, and we just really enjoyed ourselves. This is what we're working with today. I am so ready, under eye mask and all, to get this house back in order. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Through the camera right now, I'm sending you that motivation because I know your house needs some cleaning. I'm sending you that motivation. Dig down deep, put me on your TV, and let's get our houses back in order for the new year. And then today there's going to be a giveaway, 3 chances to win $100 in PayPal cash. So I'm giving away $300 divided up into 3 ways. So there will be 3 winners, each getting $100. I will give you all of the details here soon. I'm not going to make you watch the whole video. I'll give you the details so you can easily enter. Yes, we have a lot of stuff. We still celebrate Christmas with our extended family, like my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, like my cousins. So we have a lot of family. All of our family lives for the most part, in Ohio with us. So we get together with everyone, and this is just a culmination from everybody, grandparents, cousins, aunts, everything. So what I was doing here was starting out, and this is the most overwhelming part, is just kind of dividing, okay, where does this go? Okay, this goes upstairs, this stays down here in the art cabinet, this goes in the basement, just kind of dividing it all up. But we were dealing with, the toy mess. And then I think I had mentioned earlier that we had blood on our carpet. Part of it was from a bloody nose, dry air, with the twins, and then the other one is our poor doggy Reese. She's okay right now, but I'll give you guys like an update after that. But she has had little bleeding spots, and so we just had a mess on the carpet, as well as some spilled chocolate milk. So I was going to bust out my carpet cleaner to kind of spot clean some of those spots. Forgot we also had a stomach bug go through us that caused some messes through the kids. So it was a wonderful Christmas, but it was like bloody nose, stomach bug, dealing with our poor doggy Reese. So it was a lot, but it's all good. But anyways, I'm one of those people. I like to get the Christmas decorations down the day after Christmas. I could never leave them up any longer. I'm one of those people. I want the fresh start on the 26th. So that's what I was doing. I was like so motivated. Mike even got up and took the twins out of the house so I could focus on that. Avery was supposed to help me, but you probably saw her sitting over there in the corner on the couch with her Kindle. She was the one who got really hit with the stomach bug, and she just still wasn't feeling herself. She was definitely better. And I had planned on really having her help me a ton. And she said she wanted to, but she just would look at me when I said, okay, let's get up. And it wasn't that she just didn't want to help me. You can just tell when your kid is not being their self. And she was just tired because she was over the sickness, but she was just so tired. She even took a nap she slept in and took a nap in the morning. And I could just tell she was tired. So I just told her, relax. And I was just kind of enjoying being on my own, getting everything back in order. So like I said, there were some spots in the living room that I wanted to clean up. Like I said, Avery had the stomach bug, that there were various messes that I knew I needed to clean up today. Both twins had gotten bloody noses. Our air has been really dry here, but specifically Addison, she got 2 on Christmas Day that we almost could not stop. It was crazy. So we've put a humidifier in their room. So we've had blood on clothes, we've had blood on the carpet, and then so our doggy Reese, she has some medical issues, but we actually found this little spot on her that has been bleeding. We took her to the vet, and I will explain that to you. I just don't want to get too long-winded here. And then we had spilled chocolate milk. Normally we don't let the girls drink anything but water out here, but it was Christmas morning. We're just living our best Christmas morning life, and chocolate milk got spilled. So I was like, all right, this will be good. I'll get out my Bissell Steam Shot or Steam Pro Heat Pro Pet big carpet cleaner, and also has the attachment because, of course, I was like, well, I have this out. Let me like canvas the couch to see if there's any spots. I can use the attachment to clean that. And of course, lo and behold, I have no idea what got spilled because we really don't even let the kids eat out here. There was a spot and I don't know what was on there. So I was just using the carpet cleaner to spot clean the blood and the chocolate milk and then whatever random spot was on the Chase lounge of our sectional. Okay, so I'll tell you what's been going on with Reese. We call her Reese or Reese, named after a Reese cup. She is going to be 11 here soon. And also, before I get into this, I know a lot of you guys probably are waiting for the giveaway. So I'm going to ask the question. All you have to do is be subscribed, have the notifications turned on, and answer a question. I'll give you that question between... I think it was like the 15 to 20 minute mark. So if that's all you care about, you can forward to the 15 minute and then I'll ask it. I just didn't want to make it like a treasure hunt where you have to like watch the whole video. I'll give you the timestamp of when I answer the question between 15 minute and 20 minute. But anyways, so Reese. So she had a spot on, I think it was on her leg a couple years ago. We had it removed. It was non-cancerous, but it was kind of a disaster with surgery. She just did not handle the surgery, the recovery, the cone, all of it well. We were glad we were past that. Well, she has another one and it started to bleed. So we took her to the vet and they ran some tests and they're pretty sure it's cancer. They are going to remove it and then they're going to test it to see how aggressive, if they think it's spread. So they're going to test it. So ultimately, she does have cancer. We just don't know how aggressive or if it's spread. She's acting totally normal. It's just that spot. We've tried to cover it. The vet gave us different dressings, different things to try. The cone, she messes with it. So luckily we're home. We've been home. She has surgery on the 31st and Mike's been off of work. I'm not really doing much. And like, since we're both home with the girls, it's just easier to like pay attention to her and the kids. And so we've just been like watching her and I mean, she's acting totally fine, but yeah, that is what's going on. So like even after I clean this, I'll insert a picture. She bled on the carpet a little bit later. So it's just something we'll have to deal with and it's okay. I'll just keep my carpet cleaner out to keep cleaning those spots. But she will have surgery on the 31st and we'll have more details then. I will keep you guys updated and try not to think about it. Try not to think too hard because you never know what's going to happen. But we're just hoping and praying that everything's okay, but also trying to prepare ourselves and be realistic. She is 11. She is a bigger dog. So I don't know. I will keep you guys updated and just hope she's okay.
I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within.
So this is one of my favorite organizing hacks. Avery had gotten a few board games and like a card matching game. The twins got some puzzles for Christmas. And so my favorite way to organize them is I put them in these, like they're really heavy duty, like a plastic. I don't know if it's plastic, but it's a heavy duty. That's kind of what it feels like. Plastic zip lock bags. I'll have them linked below. They are the 11 by 16 size. But I unbox all of our board games and put them in the bags. And then I store them in a nice basket. And I just find, number one, It's just easier to put in a basket. Like if we're in the car or if we go somewhere, it's just easier to transport. Things aren't going to spill out. And even with the puzzles, I like it because like the twins love the puzzles, and I'll probably throw these here upstairs in some of the baskets. But like a puzzle, if you don't lay it correctly, then the pieces fall out. So I like doing it like this. And it's just a nice way to try to keep track of all of those board game pieces and everything. But yeah, I just get a nice little basket, and then they stack in there like vertical, if that makes sense, like where the zipper part's up at the top. And I don't know, it saves us space. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are probably here for the giveaway. So let's talk about the giveaway. Like I said, I'm going to be giving away $100 3 times. So $300 in total. I'm just going to pull 3 winners. And it's so easy. And I'm just grateful here at the end of the year. You know, you reflect on the year, and I'm just so grateful for you. And I know I say this, community really does mean the world to me. But I mean that. And I take your friendships, your conversations, your comments. I take all of that seriously. I care about what you guys think. You are this community. We are, you know, like you guys can give me some constructive criticism back. You can uplift me. I want to do the same to you. This is a safe space, and I just want to thank you. So this is going to be super easy. So I'm going to ask you guys a question here, and that's all you have to do is answer the question, be subscribed, and have the notification turned on. So those are the 3 things. Answer the question, be subscribed, have the notification bell turned on so you get notified when I post a video. The notification bell should be next to the subscribe button, and you just click on it. And this is open internationally. It's going to go until January 1st at 11:59. So I will announce the winner on January 2nd. And I do a random comment picker. There's a website that pulls all of the comments and spits out a winner, and then I'll just do that 3 times, and that's how I will get the winner. So, what is the question? The question is, you know, it's the end of the year where we are reflecting back on 2021. What is something you are most proud of from the entire year? And I know I've asked this question before, but I just like the positive, like us thinking, digging deep down and finding something we're proud of ourselves for. So I'll give you what I'm most proud of myself for. With social media, and here we are on a social media platform, I think we're all a little bit guilty of comparing ourselves. We know we should not, but of course we can't help when those thoughts creep into our mind. And I am proud of myself that the times that I remember those thoughts creeping into my mind when I was like thinking of, why don't I do this? Why don't I look like that? You know, I just pushed them out, and I decided that I wasn't going to let it bother me. So just an example of, you guys know I don't like to cook. I don't like to cook at all. And sometimes when I'm really busy, I really don't want to cook. And so I've learned that all that matters with my kids is that they're fed and that they're happy and healthy. And so sometimes if I'm really in like not the mood, I don't want to cook, I've decided I'm not going to force myself to cook because I don't want to do it. Now, I'm not saying I let my kids just not eat, but instead maybe I'll just make a grilled cheese and then give them some avocado and some green beans and some applesauce. And so like you don't think traditionally, or you don't think of like, oh, a grilled cheese as being like quote unquote meal, if that makes sense. But you know what? They're getting, you know, enough carbs and protein and vegetables and nutrients. They're growing. And so I'm just like, you know what? If that's the worst thing, that my kids aren't getting like a full home cooked meal every single day, to be honest with you, I don't know if I really, like, I don't want to say I don't care, but like my kids are fine, you know? That's just something that I learned that I'm not going to let bother me. I think what I'm trying to say is I'm proud of myself for not feeling that mom guilt all of the time. I think it's just part of being a mom. Mom guilt is real. And, you know, there are some times where maybe I feel guilty for a reason and I can look into that and change some things. But then there's other things that maybe I feel guilty that I'm not home cooking a meal for my kids every single night, but they're fed, they're healthy. And so I'm able to recognize the differences. And when I do feel guilty, I think of, is it worth it? Yeah. So I'm proud of myself for recognizing and trying to push out that mom guilt and not feel guilty all of the time. Just tell me what you are most proud of year. 4, like I said, I will announce on January 2nd because it technically runs through the 1st. Make sure you have your notifications turned on, because what I will do is I will pin the winners and respond to their comments. So make sure you pay attention to your YouTube notifications, because I will respond to the winner with my email and say, okay, email me, message me on Instagram, and then we can coordinate, getting your payment and all of that. And then I will officially announce. So it will be at random, 3 winners, $100 PayPal cash. Good luck. Oh, and all of the details for the giveaway will be in the description if you want to reread them. But it definitely felt good to have everything cleaned and put away throughout this day. Mike had gotten home from running errands. The twins were napping. He was able to watch the Buffalo Bills football game. So he was watching that, keeping up with the laundry as much as possible, folding it. So I just felt like it was one of those days where we're all kind of like pitching in and doing a little bit to get the house back in order. Avery had gotten a Barbie dream house from Santa, so the Barbie dream house was going to go in her room. She's pretty big into Barbies, and she had a doll house that she just played with her Barbies with previously, and we were going to give that to the twins. So we were moving that to the twins' room, putting her Barbie room, and then she was going to organize all of her Barbies in her room. So even though, this was filmed 2 days before Christmas, I think on the 23rd, and I knew that the downstairs was going to be a disaster the day after Christmas, and I would have to focus most of my energy there. So I was like, all right, let's do the upstairs. So the upstairs can be clean for the most part for Christmas, and that way I could focus on the downstairs the day after Christmas. But here, our comforter had some blood on it because of Reese, and I was just mixing up my DIY stain remover that always gets blood out. It's a great stain remover for anything, but especially for blood, it's great. So I put some Dawn dish soap on the stain, sprinkle some baking soda and then some hydrogen peroxide, and it's the hydrogen peroxide that removes and takes out the blood.
Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it.
So I think it was in a recent video I was talking about how messy toddlers can be, because I would say a majority of the messes are from them, and then it's also because we're just so busy. Like the two of them together, it's like a force to be reckoned with. Like, I don't know, like sometimes we're so focused on them that the messes don't get picked up normally, like I would if they weren't so little and two. But like they do, the twins do help clean up, but obviously sometimes it's just like herding cats, trying to get them to clean up. It's just easier to do myself. But they do like helping out. But it was funny because I was talking about this in a video, and someone was like, yeah, you think toddlers are messy, wait till you have teenagers. And I started thinking about it, and I totally believe it. Because with the twins, I mean, I can control what they bring in the house. I can control, like, make sure they don't eat in their room. You know, I control where they eat. But like a teenager can bring stuff in from outside. They can bring in more junk or stuff. They can eat in their room or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, I feel like you have less control over a teenager. I can totally see the messes. And I'm not looking forward to that at all, because yes, I have the messes now, but I control the messes for the most part. I don't know if that makes sense, but yes. I'm sure it will be another disaster. We'll see. If I'm still making YouTube videos and I have 3 teenagers, I'll have more messes. It'll probably get better for a little bit as they get a little bit older, and then probably get worse again.
But I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I say. Tell yours if you want. You're the right, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Tell yours if you want. You're right, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it.
I will have a Jaws link for you in the description. That's what I'm using to clean my bathroom. So Jaws, you get it online, and I'm a little biased because their headquarters is in my hometown, which is a total coincidence. You reuse the bottles, you just buy the pods, and I like them. I truly think the only one I don't love and I really don't use on a regular basis is a hardwood cleaner, but I really like all of the other cleaners, and they take up less space because you're just buying the pods. I think they're pretty well priced, and so especially with my 25% off, I have a 25% off coupon. I don't make anything from the sales, so just saying, like, it's just something that I talk about. I think they're pretty good products. They're non-toxic, and they have a very light scent to them. It's not very strong. It's not very overpowering. Sometimes I want that very powerful smell, but sometimes I don't. So I will have the link and the coupon code in the description.
All blacked out, then flying with you. I don't care that my mind's gone insane and my heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain. Just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with a lust, but heart drums the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up, 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 up. When I'm with you, I'm with you.
So I will say that my favorite way to clean my floors in my bathrooms, where we have the ceramic tile, is using my steam mop. I have a Shark steam mop. I've seen that new Shark steam mop that like the pads almost turn. I think that looks really, really cool. But I was like, Jamie, you don't need it. I want it, but you don't need it. So I have used this on my hardwood floors. Some people say you shouldn't use it on hardwood. I've actually heard that. I checked with our floor manufacturer and they said it was fine. But I like other mopping methods on my hardwood floor better. But for the ceramic towel, I love the steam mop. It does such a good job. But here on day 2, it was a little bit crazy. I had so much laundry I needed to do. I think I did 7 loads of laundry in total over this day. We had went to Chicago. I think at this point it had been 2 weeks ago. And so we had a lot of laundry. And then the kids stayed at both my parents and Mike's parents. They kind of split them up and shared them. And we had a lot of laundry from them. And then, you know, our normal day-to-day laundry. So we had 7 loads of laundry to get done, but it felt good when it was all done. So like I said, this was a few days before Christmas. Avery was up north in Michigan visiting Mike's sister and my niece. So again, she was supposed to be home to help me clean, but she was with family. And I think this is actually where she ended up getting sick because my niece had a stomach bug. So I think this is where she ended up getting sick. So like her suitcase still needed to be unpacked from when she stayed at my parents'. And I don't know, like I was going to have like clean up her room before or when she got home, but I knew it was going to be later. So I was like, I'll just jump in here and do it. I was just feeling that need. I knew that the house is going to be a disaster over Christmas. And so like, I just wanted the upstairs to be as clean as possible. Now, obviously we were still living our lives the next couple of days. So of course it didn't stay 100% clean, but I looked at the family and I was like, you guys, let's really try to keep this clean. And so every night before we went to bed, the twins, because they throw like stuffed animals and blankets out of their beds like every morning. So like every night we would be like, okay, let's throw everything back in your bed. And like we all 5 of us made an effort to try to keep things cleaned up as much as possible so I could stay sane, because the mess always triggers my anxiety and I just get like, I don't know. Anyways, but it felt good to get the whole upstairs clean before Christmas. So here I'm just wiping down the girls' bathroom, nothing too crazy, but I was wiping things down with my DIY cleaner. That is 1 part rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol and 1 part water and about a fingernail size of Dawn dish soap. And I will say the ratios to me aren't that important. Like I don't measure it out. I just pour in the water and the rubbing alcohol. It doesn't matter ratios, water or alcohol. Where you want to be careful is with the Dawn, because if you put too much, then when you spray it and you wipe, it's going to be all soapy. So you just want to make for sure you don't put in too much Dawn. And I, again, eyeball it for the most part and just do like a little squirt. But yeah, the alcohol and the water ratios aren't that important. So I was just finishing up the laundry, but don't forget to enter the giveaway. All you have to do is tell me what you're proud of yourself for in 2021. Let me know what you're proud of. I will draw 3 winners. Good luck. Thank you for being here. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, happy new year. I'll see you guys in 2022 with some organizing videos. That's what I have planned. We are starting out 2022 with some organizing. I'm still at it. So Mike just finished folding the laundry and we are officially done with all of those loads. Now, I obviously don't know what I did on the first day, but today I think I did 6 loads of laundry. Ugh, so crazy. But it's done. The house is clean, at least for the next few hours. It feels good. So I hope this video gave you lots and lots of cleaning motivation. I'm really, really excited for some decluttering and organizing videos that I'm going to be doing here in the new year. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have the notifications turned on so you don't miss all of the decluttering and organizing. So anyways, I'm so thankful to have you guys here throughout this entire year. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. All of the details will be in the description. And I will see you guys next time. Happy New Year. Bye.